Hey, this will be a video chart on VCTY. Just monster move today. Volume came in and the price just took off with it. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens next week. But regardless, lots of requests on the chart today and so forth. So I'll get things updated here and we'll kind of see what happens next week. On that note, also remember next week is only a 4-day week, as Monday is Memorial Day. So looking at the chart, you can see that up until today, volume did start to kind of peek its head up, come to life a little bit. Nothing too obvious. So usually, if it was something like that, this would have made a good example of how volume precedes price. But you can't really say it was some sort of huge volume radar thing. This one kind of just exploded out of nowhere. Yes, you had this volume, but then all of a sudden today, volume surged in. But the more important part is, with the huge surge in volume, you got a very nice upwards move with price reaction, and that's always a key. Nothing worse than seeing big volume come in and then have the price either go sideways or down. Wasn't the case here, so a nice strong display by the bulls. I'm just going to quickly go over supports and resistances. I will say that for resistances, I'm going to have to go to the weekly chart because I can't really find anything on the daily chart unless I scrunch this up really hard, but then it's just too hard to work with. So I will be using the weekly for that, but we'll just start off at supports. The first areas of support are going to be this area right over here where it was a previous high. Depending on what you want to take, this high was at 0.026. This high was at 0.0265. So I'm just going to call it 0.026. And really it doesn't matter which one you want to take it. But this will be the first area of support that hopefully the bulls are able to hold. I'm not going to call it the must-hold one. I'll call it the ideal, meaning ideally if the bulls can hold this, this would make the chart look the most bullish out of any of the support levels for consolidation. So like I said, if the price does pull back here and then consolidate through this range, that would make the chart look pretty darn good. But on the same note, it could still fall through there and the chart could still, display strength. What I'm going to call the must-hold level is going to be down here at 18 or 0.0185. This is a level where if it can hold, then something's just not right with the chart anymore, and something's kind of broken in a sense. Because if you think about it, the price all the way up here, if this is a truly strong move and the price were to fall all the way down here, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a bunch of people just drooling to get their hands on shares. But if there's not, that's just something that shows, okay, this must have just been some sort of momentum move. So 0.026 and 0.0185 are going to be the two key areas of support, with 0.0185 being the crucial one where it's you really do want to see it hold, because if it doesn't, then something's just not right anymore. Now, like I said, we need to go to the weekly here so we can figure out the next areas of resistance. So as you can see, even on the weekly chart, it's pretty hard. But essentially where we're at right now, you can see that we had a previous high from here that occurred a few times. Let me adjust this real quick. But like I said, you could consider this a blue sky breakout, and I wouldn't personally argue it. But I do sometimes like to go back and look at the chart just to see where previous price action has been. And there was quite a few times, about 3 or 4, where right here at this level, at 0.039, there was some history up here. So 0.039, I'm going to call the next area of resistance. And then after that, things pretty much clear out until this level right here, which is up here at a nickel, 5 cents. So 0.039 and a nickel, 5 cents are going to be the next two key areas of resistance. But essentially, if you want to consider this, blue sky breakout, then that's fine. I couldn't argue that. But looking at the chart here, you can see it looks really nice. Had the big move here, consolidated, another big move, consolidated, and then this big move here. So even the weekly chart's acting, pretty strong. But next week should be pretty interesting. See if it can get up there and test those. If not, the chart will just need to go through a healthy consolidation like it's done the past, basically since the beginning of the year, as a weekly chart shows, and hopefully it'll keep on moving up to higher highs. So if there are any other questions going into the weekend, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. We've been making some good money together with our trade alerts and so forth, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One last time, this was VCTY. Thanks for listening.